November 11th. Armistice Day. To celebrate the treaty that ended World War I. To celebrate all veterans, not just the ones that served in World War I. Memorial Day is to celebrate the ones who passed on in military, and Veterans Day is to celebrate all veterans. So the first song we did was Bells of Liberty, and I play the ukulele in that, and so you have to listen to the singers to know the pace you're at. So we got these blank pieces of paper, and it looked a little weird because it had like numbers and shapes, and you colored it, and then like you cut it and glued it on the red piece of paper. It's a nanographic thing. That's what it's pronounced. It's two pictures combined. When you look from like the right, you see the flag. And then when you look to the left, you see you can fold it, and it makes two pictures. And you walk around and you see two different pictures. It's a patriotic gamograph. Also, it's my dad's birthday, so I also made that for him and my family because of veterans. For the veterans to see and to make them feel happy and stuff like that.
I would tell them Veterans Day is important to know what it is because it's our history.
Mr. Bailey and Mr. Hall, and then my grandfather is retired Air Force.
My grandpa used to be a Navy chaplain.
My grandparents, they were. Veterans Day means that, for me, is that I give gifts and celebrate and have parties and stuff like that for people in my family and for people like teachers or other people that's been in the military. You're celebrating someone that served in the war, which is a very big commitment.
Well, really, it's beautiful because it's probably coming, it surely is coming from two areas. It's probably coming from their parents, grandparents, and it's coming from the school. And so they're passing on, the knowledge of, hey, this is what happened before, that they would truly understand that, when they talk about wars in class, even at a young age, and they understand that those that came before sacrificed, they should be honored, the commitment they made, And there's something to be said about that, and they should be proud of it. And they exude that. They take that on. It's translated in what they do. And so when they do this little concert that they had, and it's genuine. It's just genuine. You see it coming from them. It's a beautiful thing, really.
It makes me like to celebrate them and make them feel happy.
Well, as a veteran, I think it's vital that these young students learn about Veterans Day and to have them do celebrations where they're singing and sometimes they're talking about it and being student-led. It's fantastic. It's always heartwarming as a veteran, but also as being a teacher, I feel that we need to make sure the youth understands what is Veterans Day.
We are remembering people that were in the military, and we're just celebrating the people that were in the military or was.
What it kind of means, in my opinion, is you're celebrating the people that served in war in the military.
Where did it come from? Why do we celebrate it? Why is it important? All that, and it gets community going, and if they write letters, they end up talking to grandparents. They didn't even know their grandparent was a veteran. It makes connections with them. It's just fantastic all around.
It makes me feel really happy that we can celebrate the people that made our country what it is today.
It makes me feel patriotic.
It's encouraging because they have not forgotten those that came before them, those in every service, Marine Corps, Navy, Army, Coast Guard. And that when they come together as a community, it's like-minded, and they are honoring those that sacrificed, and they know it. They know that they are honoring those that sacrificed, those that passed before us, those that have died, those that are still living.
We Won't Forget is the next song that we did. When I sing there, no ukulele, you listen to the song and Miss Varden's hands, and when she goes down or snaps, you sing a strong word.
I think the biggest thing is that they would know that veterans sacrificed. They sacrificed time away from their families. Some gave their lives, and that they would know that that was really the ultimate sacrifice. And that should not be forgotten. And many of them, it's really evident they have not forgotten. They're not forgetting. They're doing things like they did today to remember those veterans. And so I know veterans appreciate it. I know and it's a beautiful thing. Like I said before, I'm really honored by it and privileged and humbled, really.
There is a deep, heartwarming feeling when you see your students who took all the time and all the effort and the work ethic and all the responsibility and everything we try to instill in them, they turn around and give such a great performance, honoring veterans.
They did such a great job. I mean, that was beautiful. I loved it. So I felt great. I'm hoping that every veteran parent gets to see that. Grandparents hopefully will get to see that and know that they were singing for them, and that their really heartfelt singing was also evident, that they did that. So yeah, it makes you feel great. Knows that they know what Veterans Day is. I love that.